Hello, I have ordered the Casio EFV-100 on Amazon. And here's the code of the Amazon warehouse where the watch was dispatched from. And this parcel was delivered directly to my door by the delivery company AirMe. And let's unbox this watch. Here it says EFV-100. Here's the user's manual, and this is the warranty card. A Casio watch like this one carry a limited warranty of 2 years from the date of purchase.
To avoid any risk of suffocation, keep this plastic bag out of reach of children and infants.
Here's the hang tag. And here's the Casio EFV-100 in all its glory. I ordered the watch on November 1st and I received it on November 5th. And today is November 9th. So I paid $97.51 including shipping. It's a fair price. This is a men's dress watch with a sporty design. The Casio EFV-100 is powered by a quartz movement that has an accuracy of ±20 seconds a month. As this is a quartz watch, it has a jumping second hand and not a sweeping second hand. To begin with, I will set the correct time and date. There's a screw-down crown located at 3 o'clock. This threaded crown is essential for the water resistance of the watch. And the crown is protected by crown guards on each side. The crown is big and let's take it on, put it on, and it will dig into your wrist when you move your hand upwards. The second hand stops when I pull out the crown, which makes it easy to set the exact time. The handset feels stable when I operate the crown, and the hour hand is arrow-shaped. That's because the Casio EFV-100 is inspired by the much more expensive Omega Aqua Terra. So let's get the hands out of the danger zone here, so I can set the date. Today is November 9th. You turn the crown counterclockwise to set the date. It's a pleasure to operate this watch. It's an absolute breeze to turn the crown. Always remember to set the date at least 3 hours away from midnight, otherwise you may damage the movement with seemingly innocuous actions.
Part 2. The dial.
I most definitely like the audacious blue dial. It's soulful and it certainly catches the attention of the connoisseurs. There's also a version with a black dial. The watch has a white handset and white indices, and there are no numerals on the dial. That's okay. There's a date window at 3 o'clock. This feels like an upscale dress watch. The watch is solid. It feels robust and the steel case has a satisfying weight to it. The case is 11 millimeters thick. The spacing between the lugs is 20 millimeters. The diameter of the case is 42 millimeters, not counting the crown guards. The watch measures 48 millimeters across the case, so this is a massive watch that requires a big wrist. The case is an artful piece. It has a nice symmetry and impeccable finishing, so the Casio EFV-100 definitely delivers on that front. It's Japanese horology at its best. The dial is protected by mineral glass. You don't get sapphire glass at this price point. So let's throw this Casio EFV-100 on my 6.5-inch wrist. As you see, this is a behemoth of a watch. It's large, it's almost oversized. If you want to wear this watch comfortably, I think that you need a wrist with a circumference of more than 17 centimeters. It's the man that makes the watch, and not the other way around. Unfortunately, I'm not man enough due to my pencil wrist. As you see, the Casio EFV-100 has a prominent presence. The long arc-shaped lugs are at the very end of my wrist on either side. The watch is heavy. It weighs 142 grams. The watch has a screw-lock rear case. You need a case opener when it's time to replace the SR927SW button cell battery after 3 years.
Part 3. The bracelet.
Now I have sized the bracelet. To size the bracelet properly, you remove one more link on the 6 o'clock side. In that way, the clasp will be perfectly centered beneath your wrist. The bracelet is surprisingly nuanced with polished center links, and it fits perfectly into the watch case. There's not much dramatic side-to-side play, and there's very little daylight showing between the links. The bracelet features a fold-over clasp with a twin trigger release. The name of the brand is deeply engraved on the clasp. The Casio EFV-100 is 100 meters water resistant, which means that you can submerge it into water. This is an affordable, elegant, appealing upscale dress watch for large wrists. The Casio EFV-100 is an all-rounder, and with 100 meters water resistance rating, this dress watch can do a double duty as a sports watch as well.